This is Uthred Ronaldson, and this is vlog number 16, Conflict of Nations World War III, day 22, and I'm playing as Afghanistan. Okay guys, so I want to welcome you back to this channel and to give you further updates about my game in this world of Conflict of Nations. Let me just show you the map first before we proceed with all the topics and all the things that we will discuss today. So here's my whole territory. It stretches from the Sinai, or from Port Said, from Egypt, all the way up to India in Bangalore. So that's the stretch of my territories. So, okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, before we do anything, let me just go ahead and clean up all the messy parts of my territory here. So I'm going to first take on all these provinces here that was not taken by friends from Libya, and then I'm gonna also kill off all I'm gonna remove all the insurgents from the area. So I'm gonna leave two garrison in Port Said, and then the rest will clean up all these provinces here. That will be a lot to clean up, but anyway, that's fine. So that will take 12 hours. And then we will proceed to Aswan. Okay, so that's their final destination for the moment. Now this one, I have 5 stacks here in Asmara. Asmara is now at 36%. Now I can go ahead and send them to Jazan and take on the enemies there, the insurgents there. United States is no longer visible in the map, so he's been kicked out already, and he's probably going to prepare to attack the United Kingdom because the United Kingdom is defenseless. So, yep, I'm anticipating that already. Now, my forces here in is ready to take on the Saudi Arabian kingdom, but let me just complete my garrison here. Elliot. Elliot is at 39%. Okay, so I will send some forces to you. Okay. The reason why I'm just moving my troops right now is because I had to wait for all the cities to be pacified so that there won't be any rebellion. So it's just, it's just been pacified. So I'm now gonna prepare for my assault with Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna go I'm gonna take on Saudi Arabia first because I want to clean this flank here. Once I'm done here, then I'll be able to secure the seas surrounding the Arabian Peninsula, and also will take valuable resources from him. So there, that's we're already in the position. So let's commence. Let's start the attack. So I'm gonna use my forces in Basra first to capture Kuwait City. Oh, okay. Let's declare war with Saudi Arabia first. Let me declare war first. Okay. Saudi Arabia, there you go. You will be at war with Afghanistan. Bam. Alright. And now let's proceed with our attack. I'm expecting some, resistance from Saudi Arabia because Saudi didn't have any fight. He was not he was not involved in a big war, so he probably have his forces concentrated in his country. So I'm gonna take on Riyadh. We'll send my 14th Recon Division to Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. And then I also have forces in Rotba. Now the forces here in Palestine will go to Tabuk, and then the one in Rotba will be my support. So this units here will capture key provinces in the frontier, so that my frontier won't be invaded by Saudi Arabia. So let's just do this and capture territories. I'll probably send them to Medina. There. So there. So that's 10 hours from now. So let's just do that for the meantime, and not gonna rush my troops there. I will monitor this during the day to make sure that my troops won't be in for any ambush, or that I won't be in for any surprise attack. Okay, so I've now sent my forces to Saudi Arabia, and we're just gonna wait. Let's check on the events. So there, United States just left the coalition. So we received message from Myanmar. Okay, 18 Task Force has eliminated the rogue state from the insurgents in Port Said. Okay, so we have Port Said captured. Okay, very good. So now let's check Basra. I've just sent forces to. Yep, it's currently being annexed, and we'll have to wait for 9 more hours for that to complete. Now I'm gonna look for a um, a country that I can annex for its chip production, but I wanted it to be safe, and I wanted it far from the front or any possible attacks. Possibly I'm gonna go ahead and annex Medina, maybe Medina, since this will be a secured location. But I'm gonna think about it. For the meantime, I will wait for Basra to be completed. Okay. I also have 3 destroyers here parked in Hyderabad, so I'm gonna build some again. Okay, so my task force, or my elite naval officer is currently in the queue, so I'm gonna build them later, or currently completing the resources for me to be able to recruit my officer. Let's check the market and see what's in there. Okay, so I can buy this. So we'll buy, we give, we'll buy all this. We need electronics, we need chips badly. And then we'll sell some fuel. Yeah, there's a lot of fuel that I can sell right now. No, I really don't. This game needs the resources for this games, like the requirements for the resources, needs to be updated. The reason is because fuel is not a very huge necessity for this game. To be honest, I haven't upgraded my arms industry for fuel, but I still have 6,200, and the others. So basically, the resources for conflict of nations is in balance. So there are resources that are on demand, like supplies and components, but some like fuel are not really that much needed. So that I think that needs to be balanced out so that all resources will be so that all resources will be um, will be balanced out, and that will be important. So all resources will be important. Okay. So the United States has been kicked, and now it's gonna be a huge challenge for all of us. So let me just. I'm gonna go ahead and continuously. I'm not sure if I'm gonna build submarines. Um, I'll focus more on my navy because I'm not really sure if we're gonna need submarines. Also for cruisers, I'm not sure if cruisers will be a necessity. Cruisers are strong, but yeah, let's take a look at our cruisers. So their cruisers are very strong when it comes to um, rotary targets and missiles. Frigate, on the other hand, is very good against wing targets, but its vessel damage is only 6. If we'll check, if we'll check the destroyers, this damage is 9. So cruisers are still stronger than destroyers, but destroyers has protection for submarines. Cruisers is a standalone, can be a standalone, but I would still prefer to have a frigate and a destroyer combination of navy, mainly because the frigate can cover air. Well, it has a weak defense against gunships or helicopters, but I don't think that's necessary. Also, frigates has weak defense against ballistic missiles or any type of missiles. So, but that can be um, I mean that can be compensated by tactics and strategy. So it's not actually easy to use missiles because, if they can only be sent to non-moving targets. So if your units moves, it's possible that the missiles won't hit them. I'm not sure about that yet. So, you know, um, way back during my second game, I've encountered players who uses missiles, actually nuclear. Germany was using nukes against me, and he was able to annihilate a huge army. But before that happened, I was able to take out more units from him. So it wasn't. He launched around 4 nuclear against me, 4 nukes, but he was only able to hit, or he was only able to just use one nuke to, or only one was able to hit my units, and then the other 3 were just wasted on the civilians. So it's not really a good use of nuclear power. Okay. Let's check the diplomacy. Yeah, the diplomacy tab here. So strike force. Okay. So who's with the United States? Oh, so he is alone. Victory or death. Okay. Southern Cross is also alone. Australia is still alive here, but he hasn't cleaned up the Philippines yet. There's still some patches of territories for the Philippines, Bolivia, and Chile. So the United States needs to clean them up. Okay, so there you go. So the United States is now number one in the world with 758 points, followed by United Kingdom and then Afghanistan. So the United States will go for a solo win. So he needs 1,000 something, 1,600, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, he needs to get that much number of points. Okay, so there. Afghanistan top three, France top four, and then we have Poland, we have Japan. Okay, let's check the messages. Can't join at war with UK. I have to survive until then. Oh boy, yes. UK is weak. UK is weak. You can defend yourself. Yeah, this is Myanmar, my former ally. He has. Let me check. He has 38 units spread out. He has 38 units in total. In total, and they are spread out. He has 38 units in total, and they are spread out. In your territories, he cannot invade you. He cannot invade you. In No, no, no. Let me give him a good intel here. So he only has one, two, three, five total units. Five, six. He only have six because UK is too aggressive, and he shouldn't do that because Myanmar is a buffer. I believe Myanmar is my buffer against Australia, and I can count on him later on. So I don't want him to quit. So he only has six units in Sumatra. He cannot reinforce them. He cannot reinforce them. Okay. Okay, so you have to hold out. If you will give up, then it's up to you. It's up to you. Okay. What else? Do we have other messages here? Okay. So the US just left. The US just left. This is for the NATO coalition. He just joined so he can check our troop count and positions. He just joined so he can check our troop count and positions. UK, you are at risk. He may attack you. He may attack you. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's just warn them, some players here are really, too afraid of their enemies. I'm gonna build up my forces, my navy. I'm gonna have to build up my navy. Yes, I will do that. I'm not building cruisers yet because if I can build my destroyers and my frigates, if I can make them high level, if I can improve their level, then they will be as strong as cruisers. There you go. Okay, so I'm again doing upgrades for my ships. Okay, all right. Now let's move on. Okay, let's check our spies here. So we still have three. Oh, we still have two. Let's check the reports. We lost contact to 5 spies before they could execute. Ano? What? We lost contact to 5 spies before they could execute their mission. Winnipeg, stolen. Okay. Destroyed 161. Okay, so we lost one spy. Okay. Let's check the news. Let's see if he is aware, if the United States is aware. So, okay, wow, declare war with Saudi Arabia. Namibia lost one armored fighting vehicle. The DR Congo lost one combat recon and one motorized infantry. So, Cameroon and DR Congo at war. They're still fighting against each other. Libya and France also at war. Oh, okay, New Zealand. Australia, rogue state at war. New Zealand lost one combat recon vehicle. Okay. The United States and Cuba at war. Of course, Cuba is losing a lot of troops there. San Francisco recruits new aircraft carrier. Wow, so San Francisco recruits new aircraft carrier. Damn, Death Star. So he has an aircraft carrier and he will attack me. No, I'm not, that's fine. That's fine. I can take it. Widespread dissent in the United States. Okay. Most popular trending nations. And Kingdom and Namibia at war. Okay. So most popular trending nations, we have Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna attack Saudi Arabia now. So that will put my reputation to, you know to my reputation will go down again because I'm attacking a beloved leader. So there. Now let's check. Let's see. Agent captured in Iquiwi. So he's working on a corruption mission. So the United States would have known this because it's in the news. So let me pull out my spies. I'm gonna make him send spies here. Okay. Let me send spies again in Chicago. Still have some spies here, so it's 56%. So it went up. It went up. They should be declining because of the moral issues of their leader. So anyway, I'm gonna sabotage Chicago again. Let's see if this will work. agents and for corruption. So hopefully this will lower down his morale even further, and you know, will cause reduction in his components production. Okay, let me just give you some overview of yesterday's news, day 21. Okay, so Libya, Serbia, and Italy also at war. Okay, I'm going to the European front to capture some territories there and establish myself. Since I'm already a part of NATO, then that shouldn't be a problem. So there. United Kingdom, Myanmar lost more troops than the United Kingdom. So the 5th Mechanized Battalion has been destroyed by the 10th Tank Division. In Medan, 9th Infantry has been destroyed by the 6th Tank Battalion. Okay. So, yep, Myanmar is losing against UK. But the thing is, they don't have any. Losing some battles is fine. Losing some troops is fine um, as long as you are winning the war. So, like in this one, the UK is too far, and he's currently at war with everyone else. So it will be so it will be towards Myanmar's advantage, because what he can do is he can just concentrate his forces and defend those places where United Kingdom is invading. And then repel them. That's the best thing you can do. You have to concentrate your forces. If you have a smaller force, you have to concentrate them. So that's what you need to do. Let's visit other places. Okay, so the United Kingdom is currently having some tough fight here with Namibia. Okay, so he has a tank and a support but no infantry, so he won't be able to capture lands. So that's not good. So the UK has what? Does the UK have? So the UK has right of way with Cameroon. That's interesting. Okay. The UK should take this. So they're messy. They're messy, to be honest. Okay. We're just doing some surveillance here. Which city should I? So I think I'm gonna go for Mosul, but yeah, probably Mosul, because this one is in the middle of is in the middle of the Middle East. So this will be a safe place for me to build production. So this will also give me a forward base here, going to Europe. But I can also take on the country of Turkey. So my next assignment will be Turkey. I will finish Saudi Arabia, and then once I'm done with Saudi Arabia, I'll go ahead and take on the Turkish Republic. You have another message from Myanmar. Okay. I'll try to get you a spot in NATO. Myanmar is my ally, by the way. Maybe he can join. Can join NATO. He is a good ally. I want you to try to talk to UK with or without the coalition for peace so I can join if possible. Sure, yep. Okay, okay, on it. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. Okay, I'm on it. Okay, so I like Myanmar. We've been friends since what? I forgot, but yeah, probably day 3 when I joined the Southern Cross Coalition. So it's important that you respect your allies in this game. That's very important because these are humans and they are just playing the game to have fun, right? So you don't want to um, give them bad experience with the game. As much as possible, we want them to enjoy the game because this game is fun. This game is enjoyable. So okay, so I'm clearing up the area here in Western Egypt. I got Sinai, so that means I can now close this port. I have Port Said, so I can place some artilleries there and anti-air. But the problem about having static troops is that they are prone against attack from missiles. And so, for example, if you place some uh, fight I can take Port Said and fortify it with um, theater defense system, and I also have SAM launchers, so that can be a good protection against bombings from airplanes as well as missiles. So let me check my SAM launcher here. So my anti-air mobile SAM launcher has a damage of 2 against missiles, but 9.5 against fixed wing. So let's check other support units that can offer me protection against missiles, because the United States is using nukes and chemical weapons, so we have to be prepared for it. So this one is radar, okay. So theater defense system. So this one is good against anti-missiles. So there it has a 12 defense against missile. So I've captured Port Said. So there's no need to fortify it for now. Okay, I'm gonna play a static war. Static? Or, no, not a static war, but my techniques are kinda like guerrilla fighting, because I adjust and I attack where the opponents are not expecting. Okay, so I'm gonna leave Africa to my allies, friends, and the UK. That will give me a huge buffer against the United States while I conquer and clean up the nations here, Saudi Arabia and then Turkey. And then once I'm done there, I can go to Ukraine and then into Poland and then Romania, because capturing those European countries will be a huge advantage for me. I can take on also Spain, so I can go here in Gibraltar and block the entrance to the Mediterranean. So there's a lot of things here that I can do. It's only day 22, and I'm expecting to have a longer war. Um, versus my second game. My second game, it lasted 62 days, but I have a strong ally there with Japan having dominance in the sea. So I think that's something that I won't be able to replicate because um, if you wanna focus on navy, then you will have to upgrade all your ships. So you will have to focus on upgrading your ships. But for the meantime, for me, I think I can stop. I can focus on my navy because my ground and my air is already strong. So for the meantime, I'm not gonna upgrade my air and my ground troops. I'm gonna focus on my navy so I can have confidence that I will be able to face them in the sea because that's gonna be critical. That's the crucial deciding factor here. Who's gonna have the strongest navy? Because if I don't have the strongest navy, then um, you know, even if I have the mightiest air power and land power, if I don't have the navy, then I won't be able to cross the Atlantic and capture the United States. The United States here needs to go to Asia and then into Africa or Europe if he wants to win, because conquering the whole of the United conquering the whole of the American continents will not give him enough points to win this game. As you can see, 1,900 points is our combined NATO points, um, and we have captured huge territories, especially in Asia and also in Africa. So the United States will have to come to us. So, however, Europe is open for a United States attack. So, I think if I want to protect my allies here, I will need to send my task force. I need to send a task force in the United Kingdom. So because he is prone against attack, so I need to block this with my navy. Because he will attack, that's for sure. The United States will attack the United Kingdom. That's 100% guarantee. So, but where? Where is he going to attack? He can go to Glasgow. He can go directly to London through the English Channel. He can go he can go over Scotland and capture Aberdeen or Edinburgh. But those are the routes, and I cannot cover all of them. The United Kingdom has no defense. He has no navy, and the same goes with France. So I'm not sure how I can defend them. But okay, I'm not gonna let the United States win the game. That's for sure. So I need to have a strong navy. If the United States attack Europe, then I will attack South America. But I will need to have a strong navy and lots of national guards because I'm gonna send my national guards to capture cities so that I can build air bases for my planes. Okay, and I'm gonna move my forces around so that I won't be so that they won't be vulnerable to any missile attacks. This game is becoming more difficult. This game is becoming difficult, to be honest, but challenging, and that's what we want. We want fun. We want challenge in our games. So yep, we welcome that. But I think for now I have to focus on improving my economy by, of course, conquest, and at the same time annexing cities, so that I can continuously produce troops and produce um, my required supplies, components, and definitely this one, chips. I need to have additional chips or cities that produces chips. So there. So I guess that's it for now. there's a lot of events or things going on here. Guys, if you wish to play with me, just leave a comment in this video. You know, just let me know if you wanna play a game, and we can start a game, and let's be allies. Okay. Shout out to shout out to NXT, who's watching my videos, and let's set up a game, but give me few more days or weeks, as I have to be honest. I want to finish this game before I start another game, because I cannot handle two games, because I have a day job, and handling one game is already stressful. What more if we have two games, right? So let me finish this first, and I will play with you NXT, and that's for sure. I'm gonna play with you on my next game. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe and share our videos to our friends in the world of conflict of nations. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching.